Here we go. Eagles, Giants. It's late in the season, but these guys they finally meet for the first time this year. Man, this the game. Jalen had a bad one last year. A bad game. This week got hurt. That's what all the talk around is. Can the Giants hold them down again this year? Hey, we gonna see. Now, the Giants last week tied with the Commanders, 20-20. Went to overtime. Nobody could score. Daniel Jones in that game was sacked 4 times for 18 yards. We know what the game plan should be when it comes to defensively. Stop the running attack. Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones, both them combined had 30 rushing attempts, 134 yards, 4.5 averaging. They will run. We know what Daniel Jones can do. He ran up one time against us, and we all remember, everybody remember, the turf god got him. Got tripped up by turf. We know this man can run a football. This is what the Giants' MO is when it comes to offense. They will run the ball. When it comes to receiving wise, they don't have any receivers. Slayton is their best receiver that they have on the team. Who Isaiah Hodgins, Daniel Bellinger, Richie James. Like, that's some names that you never heard of other than Slayton. Slayton last week, 6 catches, 90 yards. His longest was a 55 yards last week. But, as we know, this team is almost like built like the Titans that we played last week and just dominated. They are a gritty, hard-fighting team. This who the Giants are. And everybody last week was saying, can the Eagles beat a team like that? Can the Eagles beat the Titans? They're hard, gritty, hard fighting. Will fight you for every inch with Derrick Henry. And what did we do? Shut Derrick Henry down to under 3 yards a carry. Boom. Did what nobody thought we can do. Joseph, Sue, Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Hassan Reddick, all them guys came and played. Even the Kobe Dean got up there and made some plays last week. Showtime. Showtime. That's who the Eagles are. That's who the Eagles are. Now, when it comes to offense. Now, this game here, like, the past 2 games, you can pick what we need to do. Run and pass, whatever. This week is one of those balanced weeks you kind of feel. Giants aren't the best at run defense, but they're also not the best at pass defense either. They're just an overall okay defense. So Miles will have a chance to get his day. AJ Brown, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith will better get their day as well. Quez, we're looking at you too. This should be just an overall well-balanced game. Now, since this will be a well-balanced game, we don't need to get to this part where we were doing sometime last or earlier in the season of getting away from the running game. Because when we played the Packers, that was truly their weakness, was the run defense. And then when we played the Titans, their truly weakness was pass defense. So we stuck to our MO and we ran against the Packers and passed against the Titans. This week, again, they're well balanced. And we know how Shane Steichen and Nick Sirianni will do, because they have done it. Then if a team is well balanced, they would just come out and just pass the football. No, be balanced. Be balanced. I believe if this team is balanced, we have a great chance of winning this game. Now, this is a division game. You know how division games can be. Division games can be gritty. You can be the favorite to win and lose, like we lost against the Commanders. The Eagles are traveling to New York, So up the turnpike. So anything can happen. But the Eagles can put aside if they stick to their ammo, stick to their guns. Again, offensive line is a running offensive line. That is what these guys love to do. Kelsey, Malata, Dickerson, Johnson, all these guys, they love running the ball. As I said, Marlowe as well. So, I believe if we keep giving Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell enough toes, if the running backs can at least, I say, if they can have about 20, 25, I think that's the perfect number we're looking at when it comes to rushing attempts. Nothing crazy, just enough. Enough. So, A.J. Brown, I expect another big day. I'm glad to see that you got over your sickness that you was going through. Cause I know that wasn't easy at all with the stomach bug. But hey, you're here now. You ate up on your team. You destroyed the Titans. You let them know that, hey, they shouldn't have traded you. They didn't want to pay you. They didn't think you was worth it. And you did what you did last week. Now, you got the Giants. Here we go. Hurts. Man, this guy here is insane. Back-to-back weeks. NFC Player of the Week. I didn't even know he had back-to-back, but I just found out not too long ago. Back-to-back. Can he go for the three-piece? I think I heard something. It hasn't been done. Michael Vick had 3 in a year, but it wasn't back-to-back-to-back. Jalen, go and do it. Because nobody is looking at Jalen as an MVP. A lot of players are looking over him, still saying Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Tua. I mean, these guys are good, yeah, but a lot of people are looking over Jalen. A lot of people looking over the Eagles. There are polls coming out where the Eagles aren't even number 1. They're number 4. The Cowboys number 1 with the most opportunistic to win a Super Bowl. Even though the road's going to have to come through Philly the way the Eagles are playing. Yeah. So, but in this game here, I got to roll with the Birds. Last week I was thinking about picking Tennessee, but no, I had to stick to my guns. I was feeling it. I know that I'm going to have to pick somebody to beat the Eagles this year. I cannot keep picking them. But the Eagles are showing up and giving me reasons to keep picking them every single week. So, I'm picking them. I think the Eagles are going to score some points in this game. So, I'm thinking a little bit higher. Thinking about the 37 range is what I'm looking at for points. And Giants, they might find a way to squeak out. I find they're going to squeak out about 17 points. So, about 20-point victory for the Eagles. But, again, that's where I would go. But it's a division rivalry game, so I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. I'm changing it up. I'm going to go, let's go about 34 Eagles and about 24 Giants. And the only reason they're getting that 24 is just because it's a division game. And the division games are always kind of tricky. But Nick Sirianni's going to have these guys ready. Devontae Smith's going to be ready. Nick Sirianni's going to have the guys ready as well. Hey, let's go do our thing. Running backs again, get about that 20 to 25 rushing attempts. And I believe that's game. That's how the Eagles are going to win. Come assert our dominance. Let Giants know that, hey, I know y'all want to get to the playoff, but y'all going to have to find a way to do it against somebody else because the Eagles are not going to be the one to just let y'all slide in. We'll see y'all again at that last game of the season. Because we're going to look at fighting Dallas on Christmas Eve, I believe. So, Giants, y'all going to have to win up because y'all 1-3-1 in the last 5 games. Y'all haven't got a win in a minute. So, but alright, guys, that's it. Flying Mike up out of this thing. Hey, I'm live streaming tomorrow. Hey, be sure swing by, hit that like button and the subscribe button. Come through the live stream tomorrow. Hey, we're gonna have a fun time. Let's go, Birds. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Deuces, guys.